What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you on this Saturday. We have an interesting show today. Oh God, all I can do is laugh, man. Shouts out to my family, Tiffany Serrano. How you doing, sis? Shouts out to Sean Thompson, one of the realest dudes out there, man. Shouts out, miss seeing you, my brother Sean Thompson in the house, aka XRP Jazzy. What is, I can't remember the name. XRP Jazzy. It's been a while since I seen my brother. Crypto G, but it's good to see you, Sean Thompson. Crypto G in the house. Marvin Davis in the house. Frank J is in the house. Mike O in the house. Erica Garcia, good to see you, sis. Man, I'm telling you, all I can do is laugh, man. And I'm gonna talk about some things today. My show is kind of all over the place today because, oh God, I don't even know where to start. Two blessings in the house. So, you know, man, if there's ever a show that talks about a bunch of controversial things, or, you know, you guys saw the episode with me and you know, some other things. I don't bring up some old stuff that was a few days ago, but very interesting times. And you know, I know Michael can appreciate it. I mean, me and Michael have long. Michael is probably one of those authentic dudes that you know, worries about how I'm doing, worries about how his boy, you know, how my day's going, never misses a beat, always checking up on me. I got a couple of you guys like that the same way. Shouts out to my sister Erica and the Garcia family. Much love to my nephew Elias. Love you. Uncle James, love you, loves you, loves you. Laz, love and proud of you out there balling, doing his thing. Shouts out to the Garcia family. Shouts out to my sister-in-law who, you know, carries so much, man. She is one of the strongest people ever and deserves so much. And, you know, it's funny because when I talked to my wife, I almost got a little emotional there. Hold on, stop it. Yeah, Mike is a real one. That's my best boy. It's the reason we've been connected for 30 years. The reason that people like Sly comes in, you know, we've been connected for 30 years. John Singh, 30 years, and all those type of things. You know, good people stay stuck to good people. My sister-in-law, one of the best people you ever meet in your life, one of the biggest hearts. Yeah, when I come in, when I have these conversations about the things that I want to do, and my wife, you know, if she jumps on here, she'll tell you my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law always comes into that equation, that conversation about what I want to do, right? For people, when especially that not what crypto's done for us currently, because it's done life-changing things for us. But the things that it is going to do where I can go out there and bless my family, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it's crazy, man. You know, I'm a little conflicted today for several reasons. And my thumbnail doesn't even equal up to what the discussion is. Like, I created this thumbnail and I had shouts out to Crypto Tales, who we've had long conversations, me and Tales as well. That brother is a good dude and got a lot on his heart, and we're gonna talk about that at some point. Ain't that right, Tails? Bullish Big D in the house. XRP Anthony Rander's in the house. And it's funny because my thumbnail was "It doesn't matter who was first," talking about Bitcoin and XRP, because that came from me being on social media, specifically X, and seeing people go, "It's the first," you know, because Bitcoin took off. I mean, man, it's well over, what was it, 103 now? I ain't even got to the damn market yet. I'm all over the place today. 103, got up to like 10, you know, close to 104. And you know, when it comes out, the maxis come out full blown. And don't get me wrong, because I got BTC, I support BTC, all that good stuff. But they come, we were the first. We told you the first will always be the first. And Michael Saylor comes out, there's only one. There'll never be anything else. Nothing else matters. You know, that kind of thing. And so that kind of spawned the thumbnail, which is "It doesn't matter who was first." Thus, BTC with the old, like, Ford Model T or whatever the hell, the old school car, and XRP being the fast vehicle that gets things done and all that kind of stuff, right? And tell them to stop selling. You damn straight, Crypto G. And let me get some. Did I shout out to everybody already? I think I did. Crypto G, everybody that's here. Shouts out to the family. So that's where I was going. And then it was Crypto Vibes, which would have covered that. No, it was that. And then I said, you know, I'll start. I didn't go live yesterday with this thumbnail. I didn't. This was yesterday. And it was something that was messaged to me. And I'm not gonna. The person's irrelevant because when I looked in their X page, it wasn't nobody in this nobody I've ever seen before. And I think sometimes when you get trolls, they're either a few types of people. To me, trolls are either people who actually have an account. You know, and what I've noticed with most people that go in and attack people, there are some people that, you know, it's their actual account, but I think people set up like second accounts because this person had like almost no followers, this and that, and I got a message on X, and it was about if you guys remember, like the day before yesterday, I was talking about something. Even before that, you know, like it's funny because when I say family, I'm family. Right? When I say family, if I have a good day, a bad day, if I'm sick or, you know, whatever it is, you know, if I'm sad, if things are going on with my family, if my wife is traveling here, if my kids are, you know, I'm very open. I'm very open. Shouts out to my beautiful queen. And it was funny because I didn't stream yesterday. I just lost all motivation after this message in which someone was questioning, you know, I'm doing this event. Well, the event could have been free or which, I mean, $40, good God. What is that, like a McDonald's Happy Meal today? Oh, God, a tank of gas, you know, half a tank of gas. And then, you know, over the past week, you know, I'll say, oh, man, we had a good night, man. I need to stay at those damn casinos, you know, whatever it is. Or yesterday, not yesterday, before yesterday, in the middle of the call, this guy who I thought had faked on me about this Range Rover, I had brought it up, said, oh, man. And then the guy calls me in the middle of the stream. I was like, oh, what's good? He said, oh, man, call me. I'm ready to do the virtual walk around. And the DM, the message came after that, you know, after that later that day. And it was to the point of trying to make me feel bad about what's going on in my life or what I'm talking about. Right. Like not what I'm talking about, like as far as here, but like if I bring up something about going to get a vehicle, if I bring up something like I had fun with my wife and we, you know, blew, you know, $5 or $10 grand, whatever it is. Right. And then the question of why wasn't the event free? And I lost my motivation to even want to go live yesterday. I really did, because it's the nonstop. We got a show. I got a show for you guys today. But it was the nonstop feeling of like I dare people, right? And it's nobody in here. It's nobody in here. It comes with the territory. And I really had to think. I really had to think about that because, you know, it's funny. You can never do enough, right? I know the other day my sister Melissa did a show and it was about like trying to get some people there, trying to get some people to Vegas, trying to get help some particular people out, and there was you know, I was kind of reading through the comments on that as well, and it's crazy because I am doing a lot for people coming out here. I'm buying airline tickets, I'm providing hotels, you know, all that stuff, but it's not just crypto. My life is full of giving. My wife, oh, I love my wife so much. Sometimes she'll look at me. I see my wife look at me and literally get teared up because of how people take advantage of me and take advantage of situations. She literally looked at me and just, you know, and even family, she'll look at me and I've seen her look at me and just literally cry. And it's crazy, and I don't want to make the whole show about this, but it's crazy because people don't, you know, it's like you can never do enough. And I'm one of those kind of people that I celebrate everything. Like, you know, I remember Marvin Davis. I use an example. Marvin Davis, not too long ago, Marvin Davis was talking about, it was a while back, remember when you got your corporation, Marvin Davis? I felt so proud of that dude for that. He was talking about the process of getting incorporated, and he was talking about the process. And I felt so proud, you know, like there's another guy, has nothing to do with this. Crypto Cowboy is one of my buddies on X. Talking about he just bought a horse trailer and I went in there and liked it. Congratulations to that. Or people say I'm going on vacation, but you know, it's funny because not everybody's happy for you. I realize that not everybody's happy for you. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with my community here, but obviously the people who are making those comments or messaging me, they're watching. They're watching. So and I want to say something. My wife, you know, Janetta's here. And if you guys, I want you guys to understand something. You know what I sit around and do, and I'll tell you guys this. We had a sold out event, Yeah, manipulators try to rule folks. Facts. We had a sold out event, Gmail Brown, for this XRP Las Vegas, sold out. Past, like 30 days before, even like, I don't know, 40 days before the actual event. And I got a list going on and all this and that, right? You can please some people some of the time, but you can't. It's a fact, to bless. And so we sold this event out. Do you know, my wife is in here right now. Honey, you here? Just say yes, you're here. You know, I see you in here, but just confirm. Do you guys, okay, so based off what I charge in advance, you know, people don't realize, like, I've been sitting around my wife almost on the daily with her help. Damn near spending every single dollar. She's here. Every single dollar that's coming. What have I told you 5 or 6 times over the last couple months, maybe since we started this? It's not about the money. I don't care about making a damn dime. None of that. And I got such big plans for the event and the people attending, because I know how people love to feel special, that I'm damn near going out my way, and my wife almost on a daily spending, you know, and don't get me wrong, we're already out like thousands and thousands of dollars for this event. And what is left, I've been spending it, because I told her, like, we talk almost, I said, I don't care. I don't, like, I'm doing this and placing these orders for this, and it's, you know, $800 here and $1,000, all this stuff to make it a beautiful event. And I'm not saying that to brag or impress. I'm saying it because it, you know, it's almost like, damn, I dare you. Call me up. Yeah, she said, yeah, call me up, or not call me up, some idiot. Oh, you could do more. You can do this. And people struggling. It's like, when is enough enough? You know, and I hate to even give that person light, but I start wondering, damn, is that how everyone feels? You know, because like I said, someone can say something, and oh, come on, sis, it ain't about no debt, man. Shouts out to Tiffany. She said, if you wanted to make money, you need more than $40 a person. My wife is in this chat. I've blown having fun with my wife over 10,000 last week, and over well over 150 so thousand over the last. Look, like, and everyone moves in different ways, but that part pisses people off. There's gonna be a day that people are in the same effing position, and instead of being happy for someone, I don't give a damn about that event. I didn't even want to do the damn event. But my wife been with me 16 years. My whole life has been dedicated to uplifting people. That's a passion. My mama taught me that. That's just a passion. My wife's the same damn way. She's the same way. And yesterday, my host, you know, me and my wife, we got plans tonight and we got plans tomorrow. My wife and I was invited to this. We don't even smoke cigars, but we were invited to this VIP high roller thing at this casino at a penthouse. And we went. And instead of me enjoying myself and sitting around like I'm some big, I told the guy, I said, look, man, I'm coming in sweats. Everybody's all dressed up. Me and my wife came in sweats. I said, man, I don't do all that. You know, me and my wife was sitting there as people were walking in with leopard skin this and gator shoes. And oh, God, it was just so funny. Even the people in the elevator, like, you know, acting all prissy, and it's just crazy. And me and my wife walked up in sweats. And we had a couple snacks and, you know, some drinks and stuff like that. Not really. And I've drunk a soda. My wife, they made like an overly strong drink for her. And she's like, whatever. And the only thing I was thinking in that moment is, how can I get this penthouse for my family? You guys. And so I called my host, who actually ended up coming up. And it was, you know, like I said, it was all high rollers, and they're all, you know, people, high end people, whatever, as far as, you know, monetarily. And I asked my host, I said, what can I do to reserve this for next year? And he goes, you want to reserve? I said, I want to reserve this whole penthouse. And it was, matter of fact, I think I walked through it. I tried to walk through it, and I'll show you guys here in a second. I said, I want to do something special. And I mean, we ain't even finished this year, and I'm already thinking about next year. And because, like I told my wife, if we do this, if we can keep the price around the same, and because my host is already working on a hall at the casino that I'm talking about, plus the penthouse in a package deal. So that way we do the event, and after we're done the event, we're gonna have a private where we invite, you know, people up to the penthouse. It's like you could put up so many people up in there. And so I was figuring that all out yesterday. So it was like, instead of just enjoying myself, I'm thinking about next year XRP Las Vegas. Because I just want to outdo myself for what I'm doing this year. And this year, compared to where I've gone to other people's events, I've already like it's just another level, because I'm not trying to pocket anything. I'm trying to figure out how can I make it even better. Because trust me, if I was charging what some people out there charging, I'd probably give away a damn car at my event. Facts. Because it's just, I'm not tripping on the money like that, right? Have to be a robot to hate one success. Yeah, it might be Anthony Wayne, but people gotta understand, like, I'm human too. And even though I got a big heart now, and when I see people, and I'd be thinking, damn, does everybody feel the same way? Because like I said, when I see somebody say something, I congratulate them. When I say something, it's like crickets. I mean, when damn, is everybody feel? So anyways, I told myself, I need to just kind of watch what I share, because I never do. I'm not that kind of person. I have no filter. If I have a great day, bad day, if I just got out the toilet and I tore it up like Dumb and Dumber, if coffee, if coffee got me acting like a crackhead, I talk about everything. I'm just an open book. I don't have a filter. I really don't. And so when you get little messages like that, it just really pissed me off. And I'm like, damn, bro. And when and for those of you guys who come to Vegas, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when you get there. I spared no cost. Yeah, it's not about the damn money. But anyways, I feel like I needed to say that, because it's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was so pissed. I was like, damn, if people really see, it's like, do people really hate on other people? Like, and I know they do, because I talk about it all the time, but it's like, damn, bro, like you can't do enough. It's like you say something positive, you say something, and it's like, well, people always put it back on them or what their situation is, and that's just ridiculous. I personally wouldn't want to get up and watch somebody's YouTube channel that's sitting around complaining all the damn time. Oh, I can't do this, and I can't do this, and I can't, because I mean, even though we've all been there, it's like, I'm looking for inspiration. I'm looking for real. I'm looking for, something that's going to motivate me. Like when Mike O said, Jay, I jumped in this coin, and man, it went from this much to $1 million. I'm like, man, nigga, that's my dog, right? Or Crypto Tells calls me and says something, and I'm like, man, my man. Or I see Marvin Davis says, I got a corporation, my man. I love that kind of stuff. I love when people share their success stories or just even positive things. I had a baby. Me and CK got so close because the process of him having a son. And there's people like there's people in our community and I said, man, can I buy your son their first pair of Jordans? I don't say it because now I feel like I'm bragging, but there's people where I'm like, hey man, I want to send your kid something. Hey, I want to send your kid their first Jordan Nike outfit or whatever. But y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see the help. Y'all don't see it's just crazy, man, for people to take the time to message you, because they're so frustrated with their own damn lives that they're pissed off. Oh, you could do more. You could have done this. And like, bro, anyways. And that's part of the reason I almost didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do a YouTube. And that's, because you deal with a bunch of dumbasses. You really do. I mean, there's a lot of great people in this community, especially in my community. That's why when people say, Jay, man, we sure could get, like as if we can get more people. And I love who we got. I'm good with who we got. I love who we got. It's enough. Because when you start getting way up there, man, you got to deal with a bunch of dumb stuff, Shouts out to my man, Abs. Love Abs to pieces. Yeah, sis. You know what I'm saying? Erica, shouts out to my sister, Erica. Shouts out to my wife. Shouts out to all you guys that are here. Abs, my man Abs in the house. Anyways, all right, we're going to move on, guys. But anyways, I feel like I'd share that with you. People crazy. Can't please everybody, and it's not going to stop anything. And so now with that, I was saying that we went to this event last night. And I told you I was in sweats right here. Everybody was all like, dressed up weird sweats. And they had a lot of the big players and for that casino there. So anyways, this is the event that we're looking at, or the place we're looking at, not the conference hall, but just the penthouse I'm looking at for the family. It's going to be pretty dope. And I had to submit an email, which I, got home. I was so excited about my idea. I was like, ooh, I got a great idea. I'm going to top this year. And I ain't even done this year yet. So I got it. And my guy said, send me an email. And he was all excited. My wife is here. He was like, oh, we're going to meet with the head people of the casino. We're going to do this for you, Jay. We're going to block out hotels. So I'm trying to get it where they block out rooms for not just my group, but for anybody who's coming to XRP Las Vegas next year, because I didn't think about all this year. Like a special rate. He was saying numbers. I was like, what? I mean, just crazy stuff. So I looked at my wife and said, babe, I might be able to pay for, I might just lock out. I think I told her 20 rooms last night. I said, 20, I'm going to block out 20 rooms to give away next year. Just all this stuff, give. And to get something like that, I said, man, mother F. Anyways, here goes the penthouse that I was looking at for the next year's event. What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka 68J. Wanted to show you guys this penthouse that I'm looking at. Pretty cool stuff. Give me a second here. So there's a penthouse I'm looking at renting next year. It's pretty crazy. It's got like an outside deal. I'm gonna walk you guys through it. So and the place is huge. I mean, I was like, my God, it's like, yes, it's huge. My host has me up here right now with the wife, and there's the wife. Hello, sweetheart. We're two of the most comfortably dressed people there, just chilling. Man, so we're gonna walk through, but yeah, we're looking at. I'll walk through here real quick. So this is a penthouse that we're looking at renting. So me and Jeanette actually just got through talking to my host. We're looking at getting this for next year, XRP Las Vegas, here at the Sahara. So what we're doing is we're looking at getting not only a conference room, and I know we haven't even had our event here yet, sweetheart. I know we haven't had our event here yet. So we look forward to seeing everybody at XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025. Which will be May 31st, so we look forward to seeing you guys here. But I literally just got out of a sit down with my host here, who's not only gonna set up a conference hall for next year, so we can get about 300 to 500 people, but we're also gonna have a VIP after party at this penthouse. So I'm really, really excited. Me and Jeanette are here now looking at it. So we're already making plans for next year, guys. So really, really exciting times. Can't wait to see you guys out here. XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2025. We'll see you there. Bye, honey. Peace. Peace. It's funny because, and I bring that up because instead of sitting there like with all these other people, they're sitting there with their stogies and they're like, ha 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 ha, and the wine glasses, and like I said, people wearing leopard and snake skin, all kinds of weird, I don't know why people always, anyways, they were just over top. And me and my wife were there long enough to grab a couple little hors d'oeuvres, I had a soda pop. She, and we did that real quick. And then I waited for my host. As soon as my host came here, I said, man, can you book this for me? He said, what's the date? Da, 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 da. He said, send me an email. He said, I'm going to get all the top people in the casino together, because you one of our VIP, da, da, da. I'm going to hook it up. And I told him what my idea was. He said, oh my God, that's you. And I said, I want to block out rooms. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I want to have after party after the after party. And I did all this stuff. And then we got out of there. I just sit around with none of those people, man, sitting there just smoking. Oh, God. Anyways, it is what it is. It's funny. Funny how people are. Funny how people are. All right, let's keep it going. The things people ignore and or don't appreciate. Now, this is kind of dope. I saw this from Edo Farina. He said, most people will never own anything near 1,000 XRP. And that's crazy when you think about it today, right? When you think about it today, that's like, what? That's like 20-something thousand. I don't know what the hell is XRP at right now, 24 or something like that. So $24,000, right? And I sat back and thought about that for a second because and here's what I put. I said, the things people ignore and or don't appreciate will nearly be impossible for most in years to come. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Just think about this for a second. How blessed and how fortunate we are. I'm changing the channel. And by the way, guys, this event is, oh my God, I'm just so excited about this event because I know the time and the heart and the effort that me and my wife are both putting in. And that's like literally the person I'm really rocking with right now. My wife is helping me do all this. That's my partner in this event. That's the person who is, we're doing some special things. And there's some changes. I've made some major changes to that whole event. And I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not the kind of person that does all that online. But yeah, I just had to I had to distance myself from certain situations. But anyways, but I had to really think about this for a second. I said, most people will never own nearly 1,000. I started doing the number. I said, damn, if this thing gets to just a measly $5, a measly $5, just a 2x, $5. You got to think about that, guys. That's $50,000 for 1,000 XRP. This thing is going to get out of reach so freaking fast. $10 XRP, which most people, even some of the haters that we've seen out there, it's going to zero, right, Carl? It sure is, Jay. And then it's going to get to like $25, $24, $28 this in 2025. We're not talking about those numbers. I'm not sitting here saying that they're right or wrong. I'm just saying a $10 XRP. How many people will have $100,000 for 1,000? You see what I'm saying? So when I read this by Edo Farina, I was like, damn, that is such a crazy thing to look at right now because just excuse me, just in November to have 1,000 XRP was only $500. It was literally $500. Actually, 400 and something dollars. I think it was like early November, right? So, guys, I'm telling you, this is, I always think back what Linda P. Jones and Molly and those guys, and I'm stuck with those two names in my head because those are the two people that said it's going to be the greatest blessing. All this chaos and all the crap that the SEC did, those two ladies made two profound statements that just in their interviews with me. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go over to our Crypto for Life page, Crypto for Life with your boy James, aka 68J. And in those interviews, Linda P. Jones and guys, like I always say, we have a Rolodex of phenomenal information, dollar cost average in and out, some really good stuff, and some of the greatest interviews ever. But in those two interviews, they said with all the stuff, and they got really deep talking about the banking cartel and how you got to pay to play in this country. And this was all prior to Trump coming in. But this unfortunate situation is going to end up being the greatest blessing because a lot of us who've been around over the last, even let's say 6 months, right? I mean, I've been in since 2017, started this channel about 2 years and 6 months ago. But for people who've been around even 6 months back and jumped into XRP, just, as far as back as November, and maybe they didn't go through everything that a lot of us has gone through, so they can't appreciate, right, the 4 years of torment here in the U.S. But I think, man, this is so big. This statement is so big. Most people will never own anything near 1,000. Dude, that is so freaking crazy. And that might be the case after sometime during this year. Or sometime, I'm telling you, $10 XRP puts this out of reach. I don't know where you come from. When I come from, God bless, my mama couldn't keep barely $100 in the bank, if that. Man, come on, man. To think that people got 100,000 for 1,000 XRP. So I'm just saying, guys, please understand what you hold. Please have the vision, please, because life-changing opportunity and life-changing money is not. I won't say it's hard, and I'm not going to say it's easy, because the one thing you got to do, and that is probably the hardest thing in the world to do, is control those damn emotions. Those emotions are, whoo, boy, you talking about a game right there. Those emotions will get your butt every time. They will rob you of so much. And that's what we talk about, the 5 steps of success in crypto. Have a strategic plan. Do your own research. Control your emotions. That's number 3. Control your damn emotions. Number 4, take profit. Number 5, stay focused on your why. So this right here is big by Edo Farina. This is a big comment and a factual comment. And it's going to happen so soon, because even 22,000, for 1,000 XRP is already out of a lot of people's reach. And I'm not saying that to be fun. I'm just saying that to be factual. Factual. Sometimes it's hard being real, man. It's hard being real because people, like I said with the dumbass comment, can't you do more? Can't you make the event free? Can't you fly people in instead of doing this and that and talking about going to get them? Just like, bruh, I don't know where I looked up and found out that I was everybody's daddy. That type of shit kills me. Yeah, and it got to me to the point yesterday. I was just like, damn, bro, it makes you want to man, if everybody felt like, well, I wouldn't even do this damn channel. It's not worth it. I'd rather just be free, happy, and it's crazy. But I can't let. And then I had to think to myself, as I went through it, I was like, or thought about it more. I said, you know what? I can't let irrelevant people make me feel a certain kind of way. There's a reason when you get on there, you see the person, either they're hiding who they really are, which just kind of tells you a lot about who they are anyway, or the fact that they only had a few people that follow them and they follow. It's like, well, but you start one damn, do people? Anyways, let's move on. I'll stick to my family. How about that? Come get me, James. Anthony Wanner. Shouts out to First Man. You and your wife are good people to plan this event, and instead of people telling or demanding you to do more, they should be thinking, no, thank you, First Man. And that's what I'm saying. Me and my wife sit around and, that's all we've been doing is planning and just doing it with when you go out and you shop for your kids for Christmas, or you're trying to do something to surprise your kids, and you're giddy and you're excited and you're like, oh my God, it's going to be so. And that's me and my wife have been that way because we're so excited about doing this. We're so excited because we're doing it again for the right reasons. Right? Not someone telling me you should have charged more. You should have done. No. I don't give a damn about none of that. No. Yeah. And Crypto tells, he knows what I'm talking about, because there's something I told him and I was like, bro, my man tells in the house. Shouts out to Tails. This is big right here, guys. Missouri, no capital gains tax on Bitcoin, XRP stocks, and real estate. Breaking. Missouri removes capital gains tax on Bitcoin, XRP stocks, real estate. First U.S. state to do it. No more capital gains tax on Bitcoin, XRP stocks, or even real estate. Missouri just dropped a policy bombshell that could ripple, ooh, I like that name, across the U.S. economy and fast. House Bill 594, the game changer. While the rest of America is still sweating over IRS forms, Missouri quietly passed House Bill 594, a law that eliminates state capital gain taxes on crypto again, Bitcoin, cryptos like Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and more, stocks, real estate. Yes, we just did it. We just did that. Missouri lawmakers said loud and clear. Translation, Missouri residents can now trade, flip, or hodl. Damn, that's beautiful. Damn, that's beautiful. I love that, man. Damn it. Shouts out to Missouri. And keep every dollar of profit at the state level. Damn, bruh. That's crazy. Hey, babe, can we move to Missouri? Can we move? Oh, Lord. This isn't some fringe libertarian fantasy. It passed with serious majority support, and the governor is on board. That means real investors will move. Startups will follow. Missouri becomes a magnet for crypto capital. Why does this matter for the whole U.S.? Missouri may be the first, but it won't be the last. Other states will will face pressure to compete. Investors will begin relocating their capital and themselves. Washington can't ignore this forever. We want your Bitcoin. And we won't penalize you for holding it. Damn. That's the message. Loud, clear, bold. Damn, that's crazy. Go ahead, Missouri, with your bad self. I love it. Shouts out Missourians. Shouts out to Missourians out there. Anybody in here live in Missouri? Shouts out to y'all, man. Shoot, that's dope. Anthony Manor says, have those haters to confirm you are doing everything right. Yeah, that's what it is, Anthony. It is. It is. And I shouldn't even let that kind of stuff bother me. Normally it doesn't. I'm like, because I've been dealing with that hater crap all my life. But, it's just, oh, you could have helped. Can't you help more? And can't you fly other people? And can't you? And I'm just like, damn, bro, like, when is enough? Is it? I don't want to do because someone told me to do something. I do it before, and my wife sees it, right? It's like, but it's just, yeah, it is what it is, man. People. I said the greatest thing about crypto, people. Worst thing about crypto, people. Facts. And I love people, just not all people, especially dumbass people. Patience, time, family, moments. That's literally what I was thinking before I started this show 40 minutes ago. I said patience. Patience. You got to have patience. Time, man, appreciate time. Like, it's funny, especially now where I'm at age-wise in life with my kids growing up and all this. I look around, I'm just like, man, things just seem, it's funny. What movie was that? I think it was Eddie Murphy made some comment. He was, I don't know if it was like he was in jail or he said something about jail. Or he said, it's probably part of his comedy. Where's this damn thing? Oh God, let me get this out of here. And it's probably part of his comedy. And he was talking about how it was something about like jail or something. He said he had a cracker, like a cracker. He said, and he was so hungry. He said, "Oh my God, this is the best damn cracker I ever tasted." It was just a damn cracker, but I think that's kind of what when I'm looking at things now in my life, they just mean so much more. It's just so magnified. Like, my wife coming over giving me a hug, or if she makes something to eat, which we eat out way more. We were out last night eating. We got special plans tonight, and we got special plans for Mother's Day. Special, yeah. And wait a minute. Somebody's gonna be bothered what I said. All the haters, kiss my ass sets. Anyways, so we got plans tonight, but it's when she does things, just little things, like I'll say, babe, what if I do this for the Crypto for Life family? What if I did something really special? I'll forget. I'll move on to something else, and then she'll walk over with her phone and say, "Babe, look what I found." And she took my thought and made it reality, and then set it all up where I could do that. And I'm just like, "Damn, I love you, lady." So it's just so patience, time, family, which is why I can't wait to and not just to be in a position I'm in, but to bless my family, the mother-in-laws, that the Erica and the family and other people out there. That's my motive. It's not it's not all this other stuff. It's not all this other stuff. Yeah, I like my stuff and I like this and all that. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then moments, and I think we're gonna have a special moment in Las Vegas. A special moment. I'm appreciating my moments. Damn straight. All right. It doesn't matter. And, I'm not going to get into this because this is where I was at yesterday. And I lost my train of thought with all this other Shaka. By the way, guys. Oh, by the way, damn, I'm glad I said that. Shaka is, they're just wrapping up. Matter of fact, shouts out to my man, Jay Henry. Shouts out to Gmail Brown. Did I miss anybody? Bradley. I'm going to read this message from the movie. Rick Alred, good to see you. Justin, my man Justin's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Much love. Appreciate you. My man Abs. Everybody's here. Anthony Wander. Okay. So I got a message from the director's assistant. And so they're finishing up. I told you guys right now they've been filming. Chicago's written into the movie. Me and Michael are the two biggest investors, executive producers, the whole nine. And part of our deal was we would have cameos in the movie. So we missed like a couple Tuesdays ago. And then he was like, well, y'all can come down like on the 16th, 17th. And the problem is that Mike's daughter's birthday, and then my daughter's graduating from Fresno State, my youngest baby, my youngest girl is graduating from FSU. And so those days didn't work. So they're finishing up, just so you guys know, they're finishing up, and maybe this is being too real. Oh, you talking about yourself again, 6'8"? Kiss my ass, sets. Let me stop. Anyway, so they're wrapping up filming. It looks like the night of the 18th and 19th will be the last day filming in Canada. And then they're gonna, all the, it looks like the stunts and some other things with the movie they're gonna start filming again in New Mexico. And that's in June. So that kind of worked out better for us. So me and Mike will actually, they said they're gonna put us into, what the hell is this? Michael, you're a fool, Michael. Oh, Mike, you're a fool, man. I love you, Mike. That's my boy. He was. Oh God, he was telling me who he thought that was hating on me with the anonymous. I'm not gonna say that out loud. That's funny as hell. Okay, gave me the giggles right now. Oh man, Mike, you're a fool for that one. Okay. It's always good to have a couple good, like especially my best boy Mike. But yeah, keep you in good spirits, especially you guys too. So, anyways, oh damn, you just messed me up with that damn text, Mike. Damn it, Mike. So, anyways, we're gonna be meeting the film crew in they're finishing up in Canada right now, and they'll be a little stint in Chicago, which is where the director's from. Which is where the whole movie looks like it's from, even though it's not all there. Yeah, you stupid, Mike. Oh, that gave me the giggles. Especially the name you threw out there. I was like, you son of a gun. I'm glad I didn't read that out loud. Boy, that'd be crazy. Anyways, and then me and Michael are now going to be in June filming in, Michael, hey, Michael, are you down? Man, we should do something for the family. I should ask Michael if we can come together and maybe bring somebody down there with us from the community. That'd be a dope giveaway. Mike had to give me the okay on that one because I can't speak on somebody else's money. That's funny as hell. Anyways, it's a thought. But I might actually fly out somebody hating on me. Who knows? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just I got the giggles after that damn text by Mike right now. Anyway, so we'll meet the film crew in Mexico in June. Maybe the early part of June. What was the damn day she gave? And so his assistant will be out there filming, and maybe we'll bring somebody with us. Who knows? Where's that at? So, anyways, that's what's going on with the movie. So the movie is finishing up one place, moving up to the next place, and that's when me and Michael will do our cameo. So shouts out to Chicago, guys. You want to find out about our community coin? There it is. You want to find out how many incredible, amazing, sexy people. Some of the most beautiful people. Am I biased? I might be because I love my family, damn it. Hey, don't hold it against me. JC, Keita, Cassius, Cuvée, World Be Free, Liz, Crypto OG in the house right now. You can see Crypto OG. There he is right there. Where's that logo at, huh? The brother with the shades on. He up in here. Crypto OG. That's my dog right here. Crypto OG's in the house. Who else we got up in here? Navigator, Iron Man, Optimistic Prime, Ryan, my beautiful Queen Jeanette, Jay, Reverend Rich. This is the film directors out there with Don Benjamin, and I think I think I shared with you guys. This is some of the scenes of the movie right now being filmed out there right now. So I don't know if I showed this, but here's some of the actors and actresses that are in there right now. This is a set of our movie. That's right, being filmed right now. They're on the set right now doing this. And so shouts out to the film crew and everybody who's out there filming the movie that is connected to Shaka coin. So shouts out to, and there's my boy Michael. Man, why'd you send that text? Oh God, talking about funny. Mike, you're funny as hell. All right, let's keep it going. They gave me the name is what got me laughing like that. Okay. Life is a journey with snakes on every level. Be careful. Be careful. And you know, it's funny, guys, because I'm not going to get too much into this, but I will say this. I had to make some change, man, because I kept looking at my wife going, you know, why I'm, you know, even Michael, and my wife, you know, I talked to Michael and my wife and John and all, and it's like, why are you even surrounding yourself with people like that? And so I had to make an executive decision. It is what it is, and I'm just gonna move on from it because that part, I can't deal with that part. I just can't deal with it. You know, in my real life, I wouldn't even let nobody close to me who that are doing things like that or doing just weird things, man. We don't do weird things. Yeah, and, I don't like fake and I don't like weird. Just like when me and my wife went to that cigar party yesterday, and we were sitting there and people coming in, oh man, first of all, if you 50, 60 years old and you out there wearing, anyways, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna talk about nobody, but it was like people were just over the top the way they were acting, dressed like, bro, come on, like really? And me and my wife out there, so I was like, we got what we needed. This. Let me just move on. Damn it, too much talking. Okay, let's get this party started. Right, let's get this party started quickly. Right, altcoin season is here, guys. Bitcoin dominance is going to crap. Shaka, no pun intended. Maybe it was. Avoid those who disrupt your inner peace. That part right there. Avoid those. Man, I've been so good over the years, and Michael can tell you, many people who know me, about protecting you, dude. That's one of the biggest things that we do is protecting our inner peace. And the way you do that is keeping yourself away from negativity and just negative ass people, negative situations, negative. Me and Crypto Tales just got through talking about this, a long ass conversation about this. And I had to, like, yesterday not going live just really put me in a different mindset. About that. I had to make it. I said, let me just make a decision because I can't. I mean, I'm cool. I'm all good about being all like kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, and everybody get along and all that, kuna matata. But yeah, I got to protect my peace. Facts. Okay, Ripple, XRP, Stellar, Swift partnership. What's happening? My guy Smoke knows, and he puts out Ripple plus Stellar. Is connected to Swift, baby. Big things are happening in that. Oh God, that's real small. How is competition and the threat of disruption improving the cross-border payments experience for banks and their customers? Guys, banks have no choice. I can't read it when I click on it, so if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go in there and check that out. But banks are either going to play the game or get left behind. That's a fact. Staying where you don't belong isn't worth the damage the situation may cause. So remember, look at a lot of what I'm saying, and you can kind of feel how I was feeling yesterday. And this is a fact. Staying and trying to conform and that's something that I've never advised people to do, and I find myself doing that. I find myself in this predicament, staying in situations where you don't belong, where you don't belong. You ever been in that situation, guys, where you don't belong somewhere? You shouldn't be somewhere. Would you say, Mr. Vlogs? Iron Man, one, Mr. Oh, Iron Man, don't you gonna give me a cramp, bro? Oh, Iron Man, you a nut, bro. You and Mike, man, I gotta get y'all brothers up there. Oh God, Iron Man, I wish you was coming to Vegas, bro. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun, man. We're gonna have so much fun, anyways. But anyway, staying where you don't belong isn't worth the damage the situation may cause. It's just not worth it, because if you stick around long enough, your name, and me and Tels are just talking about this, your name is going to start disintegrating, your reputation. And I don't care about all this, because guys, look, that's when I look up and I look at the numbers that we have, and I look at if I have 20, 30, 40 people, and then, obviously my videos, they do well in the days that follow. It's not in the thousands that we were in before they shut my damn channel. And I really do believe I'm shadow banned. Because some of the stuff that I see on here doesn't make any sense 25,000 damn subscribers, and you tell me that's all the views I'm getting? Bull crap. But it is what, and it's like, I remember one time I tried to message Google, YouTube, whatever the account people were there. And I'm like, well, hold on. My video just showed 89,000. Y'all put it back to 69,000. How'd y'all do that? And that was that one particular video. And ever since that last thing, I'm like, man, I didn't want to get my channel shut down no more. So I said, you know what? Let it be what it is. It is what it is. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, it is what it is. So I lost my train of thought. What I was going to say right there. But yeah, this part right here, guys, it's not worth it. Oh, that's what I was saying is, you know, and me and Michael were talking about this the other day. Sometimes people stay in a situation because that situation makes them feel relevant, right? Because if I go watch this person, well, they're not really gonna talk about me too much, or never, you know, I'm not really involved as much, but you know, with the people who are doing things on a high level, who are doing things the right way. But if I go over here, you know, I'm relevant, even though I know better, and even though things are always like 1 + 1 don't add up. Let me stop. I'm gonna just move on. Hey. I'm gonna move on. Family is family, huh? Okay, yo, I get a burger. Can I get a burger and a shake to go? This is American Fast Food Steak and Shake announces that it is accepting payments in Bitcoin and in all wouldn't it be at all locations? But American fast food chain Steak and Shake. I never even heard of Steak and Shake. Where's that at? I've never heard that. Steak and Shake. Well, wherever they're at, I guess they're gonna be announcing Bitcoin. Or they're going to be accepting Bitcoin. And somebody in here, I don't know who it was like, I don't know who was it. Veritas says 20 minutes later after ordering your order, the payment goes through. So now you, and I put your food is going to be cold. It's just funny, guys. I don't want to hate because damn it, I hold it. It's just funny. Can I get something and you're paying Bitcoin and you're sitting back there? You waiting for, did my transaction go through yet? No, okay. Let me stop. There's things that'll speed that up for sure. Exactly that part. Thrive at 60. Shouts out to my man Thrive at 60. He says, not every train of thought that comes through the station. Okay, not every train of thought that comes through the station needs to be boarded. Damn. Facts. This is funny as hell. There goes Mikey acting like a baby again. Even kids get it. Oh, Michael Saylor. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay. Yep. What he said. Breaking. He says we are now at phase 6 of XRP rise to dominance. Number 1, RLUSD release. We saw that. Trump's inauguration. We saw that. Gary officially leaves the SEC. Deuces. We saw that. XRP strategic reserve. It was mentioned. Ripple case ends. We know it did. And then now we're at the altcoin season starts. And then he's saying, so number 6 is altcoin season starts. Number 7 is Ripple. Name big bank partnerships or the 1,700 plus NDAs they have in place, and then XRP ETF approval pending. Hold, do not sell. And when I look at this, guys, it's just crazy how all this stuff is playing out. And just 7 months ago, back in like October, you know, when we were trying to figure out who the president is going to be, man, it was just this dark cloud over crypto, especially over this country. Nothing looked sexy. Everything looked, there was no certainty in anything. And to see where we're at now, and then I think back about what Edo Farina said, most people won't even be able to hold 1,000 XRP. And that is the blessing. That's what Linda and Linda P. Jones and Molly Elmo was talking about. That is the blessing. That was the opportunity. It's crazy because so many people got, distracted by all these things. And, I saw this one thing where it said, I don't know what meme they were talking about. It might have been the Trump coin. It was some kind of coin, and they were like 50. It says some number like 50 something people. Was it 50 something people or whatever it was? It was some number under 50, around 50, became millionaires, and like tens of thousands got wrecked. It's like, out there chasing a quick microwave. Oh my God. Oh my, and like I said, I think the best way to chase things, if you're not chase things, the best way to invest, if you're going to invest, and this is not financial advice, just what I found. Let me say this. The best way I found to invest is 70, 20, 10. put 70% of what I have to invest in the assets that are life changing. Yeah, they may not be sexy with all the zeros, this and that, like the XRPs, like the other coins, the XLM, XCCs, whatever. And then 20% of those up and comers, those things that could be life changing, whatever those assets are. And then and that's a whole nother conversation. And then 10% in things that could be life changing. That might that's what just 10%. So if I got $10,000, that means I'm only gonna or let's say even $1,000, that means I'm only gonna put $100 in stuff that are long shots. If I got 10,000, I'm only gonna put 1,000. That's just the way it's worked for me. Anyways, let's move on. Steak and Shake is huge in the Midwest. 24-hour. Wow, really? Is it okay? Donatello. Steak. It sounds good as hell. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake sounds good. Is that like their version of In-N-Out? Because I know In-N-Out is pop. Like I have people flying from other countries and they be like, James, they connect with me and my wife. Like I have some friends came in from different parts of the country and they be like, do you guys have In-N-Out? And I'm like, huh? So like, people come to they come to a certain place and they go crazy over places like that, like In-N-Outs and things that we take advantage of. We don't really trip on. Even though In-N-Out is good, I think they're great, but damn, there's certain places where they're just lines wrapped around and I'm just like, why? Like, yeah, it's crazy. There was another one that was like that for a long time too. I don't know if it's like that now, but I know when like Chick-fil-A first came out, like all the young people when we raised our kids in California, it used to be like kind of like Dutch Bros or In-N-Out. Like there's always massive lines, and then you got to have the young people come out on skates or come out walking with out in the sun or in the rain with umbrellas trying to take your order because there's too many damn cars. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, facts. Shouts out to Gmail Brown. Yeah, I never heard of that place. No, they have a big burger. They have a bigger variety, but they make them old school. Oh man, I love old school styles. So they make them okay. Yeah, it's not like when they remember back in the day when they came out with all the "Where's the beef?" Wendy's "Where's the beef?" And it came out to magnifying glass. "Where's the beef?" Yeah, I like those old school burger joints. Those are typically the best ones. They take pride in those burgers. Damn straight. The SEC versus Ripple case is officially over. Now, with all this being said, now have we got? And you guys, it's so funny because of the last couple of days, and then all the stuff I got going on between, the event, the couple of things in the middle, doing some shopping, personal stuff. My daughter's graduating in, we leave here next Friday, and then XRP Las Vegas. All this stuff's going on. I haven't really paid attention to. Has the SEC made an official announcement on their site? Does anybody know that? Well, did they actually put this on their site like they did with Coinbase and everybody else? Does anybody know the answer to that without me having to go look it up? Did the SEC officially announce it on their site yet? I really don't know the answer to that. I really don't. I haven't been paying attention. They def are a Midwest spot, but they don't have the Luther. Oh, the Luther. Iron Man. Does anybody know if the SEC made an official thing about Ripple case being over? I just don't want to go to the website and start scrolling all down trying to find it. Anybody know if they did? Let me know in the comments. Stay positive, be patient. It may not be easy and it may take time, but oh my God, it'll be worth it. It will be worth every bit of it, guys. I'm genuinely, sometimes in life you genuinely meet people who are happy for you, who want to do for you. And yeah. I like I said, I hope people realize that at this event that's coming up. They're gonna see them. What I expect is people go, yo, this dude and his wife is different. They different, and that's what I'm. That's the whole thing. Not trying to make anything. I just want people to freaking leave their smile and go home and say, you know what? I can't wait for next year. That's what we're trying to do. Just be us. Logistics to use XRP for real-time pay. Florida pharma firm Logistics to use XRP for real-time payments in $50 million financing deal aiming to cut banks' delays, FX costs, and boosting supply chain efficiency. Wow. Okay. Shouts out to Logistics. Trust the process. Trump. U.S. versus China. President Trump says 80% tariff on on China seems right. 80%? Damn. I thought that negotiation was doing better than that. OMG, finally, SEC versus Ripple case is over. Does anybody have an answer for that? No one said anything yet. Or doesn't anyone not know? Does anybody know if the SEC? I know that it's officially. Was there actual statement by the SEC given, not on paper, but like on their X account? You know, they were like, like when they said we're officially dropping the case against Kraken, we're officially dropping the case against Coinbase. We've reached a decision about. Have they done that with XRP and Ripple? I'm wondering. You deserve what's coming. You damn straight. Something big is coming. Slowly, then all at once. What time is it? Oh shoot, I gotta get out of here. I'm tripping. I got an appointment I gotta be at. Don't get mad, get rich. Facts. Don't get mad, get rich. All right, guys, we're going to get up out of here. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Right at an hour, we're going to get out of here. Let me throw some shots. I don't know. No one answered that question, but that's okay. Love y'all. All right, Iron Man's in the house. That's my dog, Donatello. Thank you, my brother, for that clear up. Bigger variety of burgers. I'm going to have to check it out when we get in the area that has that burger. First Man's in the house. Gmail Brown's in the house. Shouts out to Gmail Brown says, oh, yeah, down south steak and shake, baby. We got Beekeeper69, 2 Blessed in the house. Yes, even family. You damn straight. You talking about haters? Yeah, family could be your biggest haters for sure. Mike O's in the house. We got Anthony Wanner, my dog, in the house. Anthony Wanner, respect my dog. Anthony Wanner. Yeah, Iron Man said that part. He agreed with his boy, 6'8". Driving my big rig truck. My brother, 6'8". Jay Henry out there putting it down, man. One of the coolest brothers in the space. Can't wait to see my man, Jay Henry. And Marvin Davis in the house. Uh-oh, Romeo in the house. Romeo. I know you. You know, he got those lady skills, that name, Romeo. You got to. Romeo. Oh, the old about Romeo. Something like that. I didn't read the whole damn book. Maybe I did. Bradley. Time goes on. You forget about that. What's that? Who was that? Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo? What was that? What book was that? Romeo and Juliet. So stupid. Hello. Okay, Hustle Hard and Crypto, 2 Blessed in the house. Justin Harrison, Rick Elder. That's my problem. I'll be having these out loud thoughts. Probably should keep stuff to myself. My beautiful Queen Jeanette in the house. One of the most amazing people, biggest hearts. Abs in the house. That's my dog. Hey, everyone, guys, make sure you guys go check out Good Morning and Good Evening Crypto, along with Dipito, my sis Melissa. Facts. And the show, what is the name of the show with Marvin Davis and Nina Blossom and Fuma? What is the name of that show again? I can't remember the name. Shouts out to Erica Garcia and the Garcia family. I'm sorry for the negativity you, my sis, had to endure. People just have no idea. Yeah, thank you, sis. Much love to the Garcia family. Laz, Eli, Paul, all the family out there. Have to be a robot to hate 168J. Thank you, Ant, man. You one of the real ones, Ant. Thank you, my brother. Shouts out to the wife and kids, man. Tell them Uncle Jay said, hey, Big Bro 10 in the house. Big Bro 10 in the house. I know you're going to be seeing you out there, sis. Crypto G in the house. We got Frank. We got Marvin Davis, one of the real ones out there. Mike O. Crypto Tales is up, my brother. Member since day one. Not for 26. Crypto Tales been a member from day one, which is as long as I've been in. I've had this channel for it. So what, 2 years and 6 months? Probably doesn't have the ability to do that, but that's been one of my day one brothers right there, holding it down. And one of our performers, or the performer, should I say, the performer at XRP Las Vegas. I know he's going to knock it out of the park. Going to be hanging out with my brother and riding slingshots. What? Guys, wait a minute. How the hell did I go through this show without doing this? Crypto for Life, Shaka Coin family. I'm not going to miss one show without hearing my man Tells. This is for you. This one, like it is. Got them switching gears, new Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags, I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. What? You already know, basing, letting money go. Swimming in the dough as you see gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. Shouts out to Frank. Who else we got in here? Sean Thompson, Tiffany Serrano. Appreciate my family. I think we got everybody. And with that being said, let's keep it going. Better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikTok on my new wristwatch. Hit that Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet you. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night, a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's. You welcome my brother Marvin Davis. Still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when you're freedom and an illusion? How will it go when that XRP get the moon? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, now I'm choosing. Which one? Bang it up. This one. And speaking of haters, to all the haters, this is probably the perfect. Oh God, this is a perfect verse representing the haters. Pull
up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Getting to them bags with them stacks on us in a different
I know Tels can appreciate what I meant by that one.
where they try to tax on us. Government some lies, but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers.
Hater.
Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone, and he can't beat trust.
Haters.
Move to a different code so they can't tax us.
What?
Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz.
It's like I told Tels. I said, Tels, I said, if any haters show up to this event, they're going to learn that day. Oh, they're going to learn. Oh, my God, they're going to learn. Michael, Sly Fox, my wife, John Singh, they'll tell you. Oh, they're going to learn. They're going to learn that day.
We like years ahead of the herd, like
they don't want you to get rich but die trying.
But I slid you the crypto list, so start buying, and I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button autopilot. God. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
So many years and it's still no cheers.
What?
The fear selling and I'm still all in.
What do you do when your freedom is an illusion?
How high will it go when the XRP get the move? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing.
What?
Going back to go back, got them choosing. This one, bag it up. Here come the monkeys.
But we're gonna end this on a positive note. It's not gonna be anything but love in the air. Love in the air. 68J represents love. Brooklyn style.
Let me get some. We looking for that astro flip. Guacamole, I want the whole damn dip. I got my spacesuit on.
What?
Yeah, I want the whole damn shit. And if you bring in any photo, bust the whole damn clip. Now, we do our own research here. Over ledger on a t-shirt here. We in the jungle, I know. They like, monkey, how you see so clear? I did my homework, so he don't care. Yeah. Sitting on the ledger with the bag. And I just bought Quant with my bad hand. A little Globian
and XDC.
And a little more
XRP.
We not playing.
What?
So basically we repping for the same set. Cause we was here way before the main net. Who would have thought that crypto tales would come together on a topic that we know so well? Music.
Guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you guys. I won't say mañana, but for all the women out there, for all the amazing women, especially mothers, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to say thank you for all those that might not say thank you to all the women, because tonight, again, I'm celebrating with my wife. Tomorrow I'm celebrating. And I don't think I'm going to be going live tomorrow because I'm going to focus on making that day all day dedicated to my wife. And so to all the mothers, to all those that are out there taking care of those babies, man, we can never repay you. We can never thank you enough. Life wouldn't be possible without you. I think that's the best statement I can make. Life wouldn't be possible without you. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. God bless each and every one of you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, aka 68J. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Yeah!